I just found this guy and he's great. Sub up to him. I'm going to put his channel in the description. He's called the Veteran Biker. Here we go.
There are a lot of people in the United States that do not want you to see the movie The Sound of Freedom.
Veteran biker arriving.
And I know why. And I'm going to tell you about it in this video. Over the last month, the movie The Sound of Freedom has gained a lot of traction. It's gained a lot of momentum and it's gained a lot of awareness. And I went and saw the movie last night. If you're just tuning in, I'm the Veteran Biker. I'm retired from the United States Navy, worked on submarines, and now I make videos about current events and the clown world we live in from a veteran's perspective. So I went and saw the movie The Sound of Freedom last night. It is tough to watch. It is a movie that needs to be watched.
Yes, and movies like Cuties need to be destroyed. But yet Netflix and everything out there was promoting it, saying it was a great movie. Wait till you hear what even some movie theaters are doing to their patrons who come and see this movie. Do you think they gave them a refund? I don't.
It's a movie that needs to be promoted and shared. Now, I can't share the entire trailer here on my YouTube channel because
I can wait.
Get demonetized. And we're going to talk about why.
I have no intention of being monetized ever. So I will be doing a reaction to that trailer right along with this.
But I urge all of you to go and see the movie. It is powerful. It will wake you up and it will open your eyes. There's a vast majority of America and maybe around the globe that do not want you to see this movie. It's been under advertised. There are rumors going around where movie theaters are deterring people from going by turning up the heat, turning off the air conditioning, even leaving the lights on during the movies to deter and detract people from staying to watch it. Hollywood as a whole has not promoted this movie, and it's becoming evidently clear as to why. And I'm going to show you a clip here of one of the most powerful moments in the movie that really sums up the entire movie. It sums up the entire movie. And I'm going to show you that now.
Are you doing it? Because God's children are not for sale.
Amen.
Did you hear that? God's children are not for sale. Now, that is a very simple line. 6 words, and it sums up the entire movie. God's children are not for sale. And I think that little 3 to 4 second clip is why so many people do not want you to see this movie. Now, I could show the entire trailer, and like I said, I'd probably get demonetized. There's many channels that have, and I don't want that to happen. I want this video to go, and I want it to get promoted. Over the last 2 to 3 years, there's been definitely a shift in our world, in our environment, and in what we would say we're proud of, or what people want us to be proud of. And it's becoming more and more disgusting and more dangerous and more predatorial for children. There are powers behind the scenes that are really showing their root cause and their real meanings.
Yep, they are.
If you've noticed over the last couple of months, there's been various groups and various companies that have really came out and showed their true colors. One of them is Target. When Target was advertising satanic t-shirts and satanic articles of clothing in their stores.
And for anyone who says, oh, that's no big deal, it's just clothing, really? The Confederate flag. Which did have a lot to do with the pride people had. Just like the Black Lives Matter flags, fist up in power and whatever. No, but you have to coddle people. They do it to the American flag too. If I had an American flag out my window, I want to see some motherfucker come and rip my shit down. Oh, well, I'm offended. I'm offended by you touching my shit.
They market clothing for children, and they market the clothing for children in a satanic way with this rainbow pride. And everyone is supposed to conform and adapt, and it's disgusting. The only pride that I have is in my American flag, and it's outside. And that's the only flag that I have pride in and that I'm proud of. Now, I know a lot of people may disagree with that, and that's okay. And on this channel, I'm an expert on my opinion. But I'm going to show you something here, and I want you to remember that clip from The Sound of Freedom, that God's children are not for sale. And I'm going to show you.
Because God's children are not for sale.
And I'm going to show you a little clip here, and it's kind of a montage of a pride parade that just happened last month in New York City, and then a couple of other.
I never wanted to take my son to the Halloween parade here in New York because of all those assholes in the parade and what they do. It's fucking bullshit. And anyone who thinks I'm picking on the entire LGBTQ community can go fuck themselves. While I do believe it is the majority, there are some who don't believe in this shit. Who don't believe in indoctrinating children. There are videos all over the place where you can see even schools are doing shit with kids, live people, and the grown-ups are naked. They're trying to teach kids there's absolutely nothing wrong with nudity. Look at me. They're kids looking at naked adults. It's not like it's their family and they accidentally walked in on something. Wake the fuck up, people.
Various clips from other pride parades around the country. You need to see this because it is going to connect the dots from this movie and how it should open your eyes to what is really going on. And the people are becoming so much more brazen and open as to what they want and what they're coming for, to the point where, well, I'll just show you and you decide. Okay, did you see that? We're here, we're queer, we're coming for your children. Just remember that.
Hurt your children happens bit by bit, quietly and subtly, and you will barely notice it. Just like you worried They'll change their group of friends. You won't approve of where they go at night to protest. Oh, and you'll be disgusted when they start finding things online that you've kept far from their sight.
Did you see that? This is the gay men's chorus from San Francisco, and they're
Now, a lot of people say this is just a parody. It's meant to be fun. Really? All these gay pride t-shirts and all this other shit, the satanic things and whatever, they're putting at eye level where the kids are. Little kids. And what the guy who was singing said was right. It'll happen little by little. You won't even notice. A lot of people are not noticing.
they're very open about what they're doing. They're putting things online. They're luring kids in. And this is the entire chorus here. Notice the flag. You notice that flag? That the colors are here? They're becoming more brazen and bold about what they want. I'm going to show you this. This is disturbing. This is off the Daily Caller website. And I appreciate them putting this out so that I can use it and share it with my audience.
Hurt your children. We're coming for them. We're coming for your children.
Did you hear that? We're coming for your children. How much more open and honest and in your face do they need to be for you to see this? Here's a Bud Light Pride Parade. Do you see all the Bud Light shirts? And now you know why Bud Light is basically been destroyed. Costco just pulled Bud Light from its shelves, or they're going to. They're not going to restock Bud Light. Amen to Costco. And I might get demonetized just for using the word amen. But watch this.
And that's what you want to take your kids to see. And it's not just the men. With that pride parade where they're saying, we're here, we're queer, we're coming for your children. A woman had either pasties or body paint, but her boobs were out. These are grown-ups. Grown-ups. Broad daylight. Look at right here. Kid. It's one thing to say, okay, let people be who they are, who they want to be. This is not right. All these men right here should have everything there that's covered. Cut the fuck off and ram down their goddamn throat. And the same with the women. Cut their boobs off and cut out their uteruses. They don't deserve to have fucking kids. What are you doing? You're gay. You're proud you're gay. You're proud of yourself. You're proud of your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, your whatever you want to call it. That's fine. Do this kind of shit in the privacy of your own home. But no, they have to shove all this in your face and say, well, what are you afraid of? What are we afraid of? Hurting our kids. Seeing things we don't want to see, and you're just going to shove it in our face? Let's have a straight pride parade. You think these people would allow that to happen? That they would say, okay, it's equality. Go ahead. Watch, you're going to wind up one day at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. If it even lasts another 10, 20 years, 30 years, because of the woke society and everything that's happening, you're going to see shit like this in it. And how many kids are there? Look at Hollywood. Look at the music industry. You want to know why Justin Bieber is so messed up? Take a look at Usher. Usher groomed Justin Bieber. Now, this is allegedly. This is my opinion from what I'm hearing about P. Diddy grooming Usher. People say, oh, the two Coreys are crazy. They're drug addicts. They're this and that. What the fuck happened to them? Oprah Winfrey, that fucking piece of shit bitch, was bringing girls and introducing them to Harvey Weinstein. Oh, well, I didn't bring them to introduce them to him for that. Who was it, Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon, who made a joke at an Oscar award nomination ceremony where they announced the nominees? He made a joke about Weinstein. Everyone, including that bitch Meryl Streep, and I love Meryl Streep, laughed about it. Because everyone knew what Harvey Weinstein was doing. And it's been going on for years. The casting couch. Now they want to do that shit to our kids. And look, in broad daylight, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with this. You should be naked too. Fuck you.
They're naked, old dudes walking around in front of children at a parade, completely naked. You see the blurred out parts there? I'm glad it's blurred out. That's all I got to say. What is wrong with these people? How is this not illegal? How is this allowed?
I would like to know that too.
How is this allowed? You've got to finish this video. I don't know what you want to call this. This is disgusting. Naked bike group appeared at a pride parade in Seattle. Every year, Seattle has a naked bike ride. Now I can see the real agenda here. It's not trendy. It's not cool. It's not cute. It's not fun. This is a calculated attack on your kids.
Because it's a parade. And we tell kids all the time, parades are fun. Kids hear the word parade, they want to fucking go. And this is what they have to see? Whatever happened to getting arrested for indecent exposure? Which just meant nudity in public. Oh, this is nothing.
Male nudity seems to play a part at several pride events. It gets worse. You have to finish this. I don't know what to say about this. You saw it. And those words in the movie, The Sound of Freedom, God's children are not for sale. And you just saw in that video clip, we're here, we're queer, we're coming for your children. And then the gay chorus or gay choir of San Francisco sings very openly about what they want. They're coming for your kids. The people that took their children to this pride parade and subjected them to old naked dudes dancing in front of them should be arrested. Their
Yes.
children should be taken away. It's child.
Yes, but that also puts the kids in the system, and the system will mess them up too. I do agree the parents need to be punished for this. And I do believe there were some parents there who didn't know that was going to happen. I only knew about the New York Halloween parade, and I didn't like it. Now I'm seeing this stuff. It's happening everywhere. Oh, you're worried about drag queens telling your kids stories in school. Yeah, one of them, their junk fell the fuck out and their legs were spread open. All the kids saw it. But that's okay. There are videos of kids when these drag queens are dancing, sticking money in like their underwear, their G-strings, their what. There are videos out of this. Fuck you.
Child abuse. It's pornographic. It's disgusting.
Yes, it is.
And something needs to be done about it. I think the
Yes, it
American
does.
people have had enough. And I think this movie, The Sound of Freedom, has opened so many eyes as to the real agenda that is occurring. And it's so abundantly clear. I want to show you this little clip again from The Sound of Freedom.
Because God's children are not for sale.
Did you hear that? I want you to remember that. I want you to take that message out of this video. I want you to keep your eyes open and start seeing what's really happening. Don't be confused and don't be dissuaded by this rainbow flag that's supposed to be so gentle and kind. You saw exactly what's happening at these pride parades. They're here and they're coming for your kids. Watch this movie. It's powerful. I went and saw it and it changed so many things about the way I see what's occurring. I really appreciate you tuning in.
Now, because I can do this, I'm never getting monetized.
How many pedophiles you got?
288.
How many kids you found?
It is the
And I plan on watching this weekend.
fastest growing international crime network that the world has ever seen. It has already passed the illegal arms trade, and soon it's going to pass the drug trade. Because you can sell a bag of cocaine one time to a child 5 to 10 times a day. God's children are not for sale.
How long you been doing this?
12 years now.
How many pedophiles you got?
288.
12 years, and they only got, I think they just said 288. How many more are still out there? How many more are in this sector of YouTube? And it's all okay, right?
How many kids you found?
No tengo. Por rescatar niños, ¿verdad? Puedes ayudarme a encontrar a mi hermana.
Te lo prometo.
For Homeland Security, you know we can't go off rescuing Honduran kids in Colombia.
Which means she'll disappear for good. Imagine walking into a room right now, seeing an empty bed. What we do?
You quit your job and you go and rescue those kids.
So at this moment, she could be a block down the road, or she could be at Moscow, Bangkok, LA. She's a major operator.
It's all rebel territory. No one goes in. Not the army, not the police, not us.
What if this was your daughter?
Exactly. What if your kid gets kidnapped like this? When this whole thing with the lockdowns was starting to lift and restaurants were having outside dining, I saw one video. This family was sitting there, and before anyone starts bitching at me about racism, yes, it was a white family, but it was a white guy doing this. Jumped over this simple little barrier they had up and grabbed the kid right off the chair while it was sitting there eating with its family. This kind of stuff happens every day. Black kids, white kids, Asian kids, Indian kids, every kid, Hispanic kids. It's not right. Our children need to be protected, all of them, all over the world, not just here in America, everywhere.
There's no Marine unit coming.
You're on your own. This job tears you to pieces. And that's just my one chance. Put those pieces back together.
When God tells you what to do, you cannot hesitate.
I so plan on watching this.